Okay, good. Well, the reason I'm making this video is that I want to share with you um, the quantum mechanical body, a chart that I've uploaded to the A Course in Miracles Southeast Portland study group because um, it helps me to interpret A Course in Miracles. There's another chart that was put together by Kenneth Wapnick, um, considered the foremost teacher of A Course in Miracles, which is also in the file section there. So I'm going to go to the file section right now, and I'm going to talk about how I relate to the quantum mechanical body, how I relate that to A Course in Miracles. So as you see here, this chart is what's called the quantum mechanical body. And let me bring it down just a hair here. All right. In the Course in Miracles, Jesus talks about nature a lot. And nature is like a good thing. And it includes us. So, but it says, the Course makes a very important point that the body, the physical body, is not who we are. We're not the physical body. And the physical body represents an effect of mind. So this area here, called the transformation fields, or the process of experience in this chart, constitutes what the Course calls mind. And this level here constitutes what the Course calls the body, which includes the body of material and the body of energy. And that's the object of our experience. In other words, everything that happens in our incarnation here is mediated to us through the body. And so it becomes the object of our experience. Of course, you probably recognize these colors and levels as corresponding to the 7 chakras. And they would be points within what's called here the quantum mechanical body. So the first level above what's called here the physical body is called mind. And that corresponds to the solar plexus. And then there's intellect, which would correspond to the heart and is composed of ideas, concepts, notions, beliefs, discrimination, whereas mind at this level is emotions, feelings, and desires. And here, the ego is considered to be an aspect of the intellect. And this whole construct here is called the subtle body. So it's also part of our manifestation. And this is where it is in this mind that this is the mind where that determines our relationship to what here I'm calling nature. And so we are faced today with a problem in the world as we're looking at the effects of climate change and taking some time out from our usual routine due to the blessings of COVID-19, the coronavirus. It's giving us some time to really think about our relationship to nature. It's sort of a respite, a last chance maybe, to think about that relationship that's bringing about climate change. So in the level of mind here, at the top of the subtle body is the ego. And what the Course wants to do is it wants to change the guide, our guide, on the level of the settled body to the Holy Spirit. Right now it's the ego, and the ego is the one that has created a paradigm that that describes our relationship to nature. And so in the ego's paradigm, nature exists for our exploitation. And we're not part of nature in the ego's paradigm. And we're here to conquer nature, to control nature, to make it serve our whims. And during this time out, we have an opportunity to choose a different teacher, as the Course says, to choose the Holy Spirit as our teacher. And that will, and by choosing the Holy Spirit as our teacher, we can put nature where we can place ourselves in a cooperative relationship to nature. Through the guidance or through the knowledge of universal consciousness that's mediated to us down through the causal body, which all of this is operating in the realm that's called knowledge or heaven in the Course. And by putting the Holy Spirit in the driver's seat, we're connected to higher awareness and are able to renegotiate or reconfigure our concept about our relationship to nature. So that's how I understand this chart. And you can take a look at the chart by Ken that gives more detail about the Course. But this explains the understanding that I have of the quantum mechanical body as mediated through A Course in Miracles. So thank you very much for taking time to look at this. And I hope it'll help you to understand the chart on the quantum mechanical body, and you'll take a little time to study that, contemplate on that for yourselves. Thank you.